Hey new moms, this is Dr. Cassie here. I was reading an article the other day that got me really upset about the fact that it was telling new moms to do crunches right after having the baby, and that's a good way to strengthen your abs. Well, it's not. It actually can do more harm than good. So even talking to my girlfriends, they didn't know what to do pre-baby or post-baby, and so I really just wanted to dispel all of the myths out there and give you something concrete that you can rely on that's going to be safe and good for you. So as a physical therapist and a new mom, I did these exercises pre having her during my pregnancy and pretty much right after. So whatever you're comfortable with, but here are some of the exercises. Let's get to it. I'll show you guys what my routine is in the morning. I'll start with kind of a level 1, just getting the activation of the core. Pretty much what you want to do is you don't want to crunch up and actually pooch the belly out. You want to draw the belly button into your spine so your ribs and your belly actually come toward each other. So I'm just working on that activation first. So level 1, we're just going to hold kind of 90 degrees, legs off the floor. Just hold for about 30 seconds and then relax. Engage everything. And go again. So I usually start with a couple repetitions of that. And then level 2 would be, as you see, I'm not letting my ribs flare out. My low back is staying close to the ground. Level 2 would then just be a heel drop. If you ever feel like you're losing the low back coming off the ground and arching, just stop and reset everything before you start again. Okay, so that's level 2. Level 3, same thing, re-engage. Again, the belly draws down, it doesn't pooch out. And then you can actually add the arms. And with this, you pretty much just want to start and go through repetitions until you feel like you're losing it, and then reset again and maybe do three sets of that. What you eventually can advance up to is adding in baby to this routine. So something that is good with the arms is adding a little bit of weight. So you engage there. You really don't want the ribs to flare out as you're doing this. So you come to that 90 position with the legs, high, and you can actually go back and then come forward. So a lot of people make the mistake where those ribs flare out and the back arches. Really try to avoid that. Really hold, go as far as you can, and then back. So if you can go further, you can. Oh, spit up. Okay. So you should feel it pretty good. None of this should hurt you. And again, you're just getting the hold of the abdominals and then manipulating the arms and legs to make it a little bit more difficult, adding weight if you need, or you can always use a kettlebell instead of the baby if they're napping. Listen, mama, if you feel overwhelmed by all of this information that's swirling around out there, just know, start small. Everything should be comfortable for you, shouldn't be painful at all. If you have any questions, please consult a doctor or a physical therapist in your area, or feel free to send me a quick message and I'll get you some simple information quickly. The big thing is we don't want to cause any harm, and as I know from experience after I had her, you're pretty weak, and you're a lot weaker than you probably once were, but it takes time to build that muscle up. So everything that takes time is great in the end. Be safe and build up slow.